I think I might need to trim the trees a little bit. It's getting harder and harder to read Zono, and I think as more and more sap, like see that sapling right there, look? I think as more and more of those just end up growing, because they don't have space, they end up growing a big tree, and it's just covering up the side and getting overgrown slowly. So we're going to have a tune-up at some point. Hey guys, you're watching the one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to an episode of Let's Build a City. It's been ages since we've been down this area of the world, this sort of residential spot here, very dense with houses and the primary school and stuff. But we do have this spot here left, and people have been pointing out to me that I should build a gym. Now, I thought I had a gym. This is a library. But I thought I had a gym somewhere in the city, but obviously not. How cool does that high school look from here? Very nice. But turns out I don't think I do, unless it's somewhere else in the world. I can't see where or think of where it would be. We're going to build a gym right here. It's right by the houses, next door, or near the primary school, behind the primary school. It's a perfect location for a gym to be while your kids are at school. You go and work out whatever you're doing. So, let's clear my inventory from the last episode. I found an image online of an actual gym, and I'm going to show you this image in a second, right? I think it's called Choose Fitness, but it's like C-H-U-Z-E. And I'm not kidding you when I say this, right? It looks like it's built out of Minecraft clay. Check this out, right? Look at that. So you've got like this this cyan clay front, and then you've got like the brown clay behind it, and then the like I don't know what they're like, a brown clay behind that, but a lighter one. You got the blue clay going across, some cobblestone going down. Like, what is going on? That is Minecraft blocks. Now, I don't know. I don't quite believe if this is a real image or not. Now, it does have reflection of cars in like the doors and the windows of it, right? But the shadows on the building, to me, look a little flat. It might very well be real, but I've got a feeling that this is like a 3D software, like a plan of what it would look like sort of thing. I don't know. I haven't actually been to the website or anything. I think Choose Fitness does seem to be a legitimate like company. But this sort of design for this building, it looks so cool. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, that's Minecraft. It's Minecraft. There's nothing more to it. So we're going to build the Choose Gym, the Choose Fitness Gym, Minecraft style in Minecraft. It's probably going to be the closest representation to a real building that I think we've ever done. So let's go back here. We'll get clay, and we're going to go maybe he built it in Minecraft and he liked it so much that he ended up actually building it. But I mean, look at these colors. It's uncanny. I don't know if I want that brown or that brown. There's not really too much of a difference for the dark brown bit, but there is a sort of subtle there. And then even this is like, it's the exact blue edging on purple color. I don't know what's going on. Now, unfortunately, I don't have cobblestone texture anymore, but I do have stone brick, which I think is going to work just as well for those pillars that go up the side. Now, in the background, the actual building itself is made out of sort of a lighter clay. Now, I might try and use this clay. It might be a little bit too bright, but it does have a really nice sort of texture. Ooh, I burped. I'm sorry. It does have like, clay has like a sort of stubbly texture, which is nice for that sort of thing. We'll need some glass, so we'll get that in there. And I've got from here to here. This I'll make into like the underbridge car park for the gym. That'll just make a lot of sense. I'm not going to use it for anything else. But I don't know how wide that we're actually going to make it, and we're going to have to sort of be a little bit creative with some of this. But let's do this. Let's start at the front and work our way back. So they have these pillars, right? I am expecting, and it'll sort of be there, and I don't know if I want to have it 3 blocks tall. What would be that? That would be a 3x4. That could work quite well, because we could do something like that with the doors open on it. That looks a little bit too short. Let's raise that up by another block. See, it looks like the doors are open on there. You get what I'm saying? Do I want to add another one too, or would I? No, that's too long. Okay, so the doors are open on there, and then I don't exactly see how it all fits together, but that definitely, if we just like count it in blocks, right? If that's the window height, then this pillar goes 1 block taller than that. And from what I can tell, there is a gap between here and here. It's not sort of filled in. I think that there's a gap there. And then you'd have a block missing here, and then the brown starts. Now, I don't know if I want that brown or that brown. Or that 100% that brown. Absolutely, it matches identically. And this goes to that height, because it sort of goes across in front of that bit. Like that. I don't know if it goes behind it or not, but I think I'm going to change this to the grey now. Going across there. So we get that sort of overhang area, which is perfect because it's right underneath the window. See that? It's exactly the same as on the picture. Hopefully I'll remember to keep the picture up on screen when I do this. Okay, then there's like, well, I can see a little line, which again, this makes me think that it's like a 3D picture. It's sort of like a render line missing from it. And then it goes into what I think is going to be a 2x2. It just looks like a 2x2 square on there. Then we have the blue, which I'm going to say, now I think the blue, at least on this part, is like slab width. I think on the left and the right, I think they're full blocks, but I think they're a little bit thinner on the front. But I don't have any sort of coloured slabs at all, so I'm going to have to use the full blocks. But it's going to come around the front here, and then go back down there. And from the looks of it, I can just see under it, and I'm going to say that that's the purple underneath there as well. Yeah? I think so. And then on top of here, this is on the same height as the pillars, or like the same front ways as the pillars. And I'm going to say that this goes... Oh, I think I'm going to have to add another block onto that to make that again a 2x2 again. Yeah. And I'm going to say that this goes 2 blocks above the brown. It's so close. I hit my mic. So close to Minecraft. It's crazy. Now, there is a little bit of a lip on the top. It's really hard to see because the clouds are right on it, but there is a little bit of a lip, and I think I'm going to do it maybe a little bit darker. Nope, I'm going to do it a little bit light. I'm going to use these ones. Now, I don't know if I want to overhang it over the edge. I think I might want to, just so it looks a bit pretty decent in Minecraft. Like that. And then that's where choose fitness would be. Now, could I, yellow, at least make something that resembles the text? Now, I'm not expecting this to be anywhere near... Oops. Something like... something like that. Do you know what I mean? It's just with the Choose Fitness logo on there. I could make it even more detailed with some stairs. And have sort of more lettering. Oh, no, because that part's a little bit awkward. I could do it like that. Yeah, but I don't like that, being able to see that part. That's not the right one. I think that's just better. I don't know if I like that on there. What if I just join them up like this or something? Oh, I think that is better just on that height. Mm-hmm. That looks like too patterned then, doesn't it? That's better. I think we'll go with that. So that's sort of the logo on the front of it. Okay, so then we go with, we need that other clay back. Or we need that clay. We haven't used it yet. And this is going to go right here. And this goes up to what height? It goes up to the height of the blue. It's like in line with the height of the blue. And then we have blue on this height. Yeah, so it's in line with the gap of the brown. And I'm going to make that window 2 blocks, and then we have a pillar that goes up and through it. I'll put a slab on the top. And then I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Might be 4. On there like that. And that's all we can see on the picture on that side. On this side, they don't have any windows. And I think we can do that as well. Maybe it's the changing rooms, or it's a swimming pool, or something like a little bit more private. So how many blocks was it before the first pillar? It was 3 and then 4. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I might have to make that 3. Because that's the edge. Well, nothing's stopping me from shoving it a little bit, is there? Like, I can do this. Oops. Let's try and get everything without destroying it too much. Cut. Paste. So I should have grabbed everything. I just have a little bit of hole in the ground there where I pulled it. Now I can add the 4th one. The pillar there. And then it's like a nice block remaining for whatever I need. Alright. I think I could probably get away with a 3 there. No, I think I can do another 4. And then that'll be the corner or the edge of that side of the building as well. Now, if you look carefully, and it's really hard to tell, I think the blocks at the back, I think the main building colour is the same block as this one. But I don't think that would work all that well in actual Minecraft, so we're going to change it to clay, okay? So we're going to have the doorway, the dark clay like what we've got, and then we're going to go into normal clay here. Now, interestingly, interestingly, this one's behind. Let's do behind the back here first. I think I might just leave that one. No, that can't be right, because of this isn't in line with that, is it? On the picture, the light brown clay isn't in line with the normal clay, which means it must somehow. Now, of course, we're building in Minecraft, and this picture isn't taken in Minecraft. But I'm going to double up those pillars, make it a little bit deeper, at least just where that is. I might do it all. Because obviously, in the real world, everything isn't done meter by meter, which is where you get these problems. You got to be a little bit creative. But we get that step back again then. So then, oops, I'm destroying the world. Destroyer of worlds. So if I do that there, and then that's going to be a window. I'll have to put that there because the glass is going to rub up against it. And the same there. And then we put that in. And they got to go all the way up. Put the slabs on top. Put those there. I think I'm going to run clay over the top of these because they're windows. You sort of see all the way around it. Same as underneath. I think it would just look better. We'll dress up the like ground and stuff in front of it later. It's definitely not a now job. And then under them, so some nice windows, two 4x3 windows on there, and then back here, I think I'm going to do it like this, and then we need to somehow sort of join all these bits up. So that'll have to double up, that and that, that. I think that'll look alright from this side. Yeah, I think that works really, really well. So a lot of depth, a lot of different layers all over this. Really, really nice. Like for a real building, it's working really well in Minecraft. So, then we get this clay. Might as well just fill those spots in. And this clay goes up to, I think the actual perspective is exactly the same as the brown. But because we're sort of standing a little bit back, it does look like it finishes a block down. It looks like it finishes there at that height because we're sort of standing like here. But if I do the same thing, if I make the perspective real, so that's not the same as that. But if I stand where the picture was taken, see how that looks lower down? So yeah. No, I think I will do it at that height as well. No, I think I'm going to do it a block down because it's going to make a more interesting roof. It's still like above that brown one there, the lighter brown one, so it'll still look all multi-leveled and stuff. I don't know how I'm doing the sides yet, or the back, or anything like that. I haven't a clue. We figure that out much later. So how about like that? That's the same height now. Made a mess up of that, didn't I? Okay. Then this brown will go back here, and that'll sort of tidy that up. I think I'll make that into a 4x4 at the very least. This sign needs to be thicker. In fact, I think it'd be cool to go around the brown part, like that. Because we have to make this up pretty much from here now. It's up to our own creativity to try and finish this off. And it's all down to choices you make. It's giving you a good Minecrafty head start, but how you finish it off is what's going to make the whole building look good or not. So it goes like that. That's like that. I think that works out pretty well. We'll have the slabs running across the top of there. And the same on this side, although I don't want any slabs on top of the brown parts or the blue parts or anything like that. I sort of want to keep it... Well, the thing is here, right, is we can make this building look better in Minecraft by adding like white slabs and stuff underneath the bluey purpley one. But do we want to? Do we want to make it look good in Minecraft or match it? No, I think we want to make it good in Minecraft. So I might change up a little bit here and there, just so it looks cooler. See, we're improving the real building now. This is just going to make the building for us look better. Okay. That one. I think I'll do them underneath here as well. Doesn't block up the window too much. You see, it just makes it all pop. It makes that stand out, like the feature color of the building. That's what you want. And I might even do some. I want to do something on top of those brown slabs, but I don't have anything. Oh, unless dark oak wood. Hey, that's pretty cool. Oh, I really like that. I really like that. What if we used spruce on this lower one? Ooh. Ooh. See how we're improving the Minecraft version? I like that. I like that a lot. I think this isn't dark enough. I think I'm going to go with this one. 100%. Big improvement. We've got this colour up there, and I think having them so close together isn't quite working, so having that darker really pops out. Now it does though look a little bit flat with these pillars, so if we maybe... just where the slab goes, if we drop it back. where that white slab is. See how it's white slab, then it goes back and then it comes out again. I think that works pretty well for us. Like that. So again, we're adding like a little bit of in and out, a little bit more detail on there. I think that's pretty good. Maybe I don't want to add too much to it, but that looks awfully plain there. What if we just poke just little windows in them? They don't even have to be windows like into the rooms. They can just be like into the room. They're just like sunlight windows, if you like. Would I have one there? Would you have one there? No, probably not. Maybe you just let the sunlight drop down into it. Again, just takes away that sort of whole big clay feel. I like that. Down there, there'll be like a hedge or some sort of planter or something like that to cover that bit of the wall once we do it. But I think that works out pretty well. We must be towards the end of the episode, but let's just get a blueprint down of sort of a shape. I think you'd have to have it pretty square, I think, because I think I would want the back to sort of match the front. So I would say, even if we'd done it pretty much exact, you would end up with something like this, wouldn't you? Because although, you know, I say never do a square building, like a rectangular building, because it looks boring. But because we've got parts that come out here, and we've got this come out even further, we've got this height, we've got this height, and we've got this height, it doesn't make, when you look at the building from the top, or even if I do that, see how it doesn't look square because of all the sort of things that are poking out? Once we get the other side in as well, sort of double that effect, it won't look rectangular by the end of it. I think that's all I've got time for though this episode, guys. It's been really cool to do this one. I can't wait to actually finish that off. I might even do, I know this is going to blow your minds, I might actually do the interior to the gym, because I quite enjoy doing interiors to gyms, because there's quite like a lot of sort of creativity you can do on them, and it's not too big of an area. If we keep it one floor, we don't do 2 stories, if we just keep one floor, I think it's sort of a manageable amount to do in 1, maybe even 2 episodes. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode. Bye!